Hey guys, Disclaimer Magic here, and what are those? Yeah, that's a dead meme, but I'm bringing it back because it deserves it. What the actual hell is this? Well, the literal answer to that is these are some of the new masterpieces. Now, in case you're not familiar, I might as well break this down. Masterpiece means expedition, invention, or as these are called, invocations. So basically, masterpiece means ultra rare, ultra premium card. And then in each block, they're called something specific. So they will be called invocations for Hour of Devastation as well. So to review, Kaladesh and Aether Revolt were both called inventions, but they were all just classified as masterpiece cards. So if you're thinking, oh, well, I mean, that doesn't look that bad. I mean, I kind of get it. It's Egyptian, whatever, with one obvious exception. Well, two, if you ask me. Sorry, but that's not what they actually look like. This is what they actually look like. Just kidding. That's not what they look like either. They look like this. Just kidding. They actually did look like this. So first of all, rumor is the judges, the high-level judges who are probably half joking, half not. I mean, you've met judges. They're saying because it doesn't have a black border, it's not legal in any format, including draft and limited. Does that override the rule that states any card that you pull out of a pack is legal to play in draft? I don't know, because, I mean, flip cards kind of weren't. They had to be pre-sleeved, and then the packs had to be simulated, which, good job on that one, Wizards. Seriously, they brought back one of the most hated things in all of Magic, flip cards. Anyway, so these are like full art to the border, which I think kind of looks cool, but they do have a point. They have to have a black border to be legal to play with in anything at all. So let me just look at my crystal ball here, see if we can predict the future. Yeah, Wizards is going to overrule them and say, no, they're legal. I don't know. I mean, you can't see them from the other side, so who cares? So let's go back to this first god-awful travesty. This is Evan. The hell does that actually say? Mind bend? What does that say? It's definitely Evan. I mean, I know that. What? Okay, let me think. Oh God, look at that power and toughness. Oh my God, it looks like some pill old people would take where you cut it in the middle and it's like morning and night. Oh my God. So what the hell is this? Okay, let's see. Flash, flying. If an opponent would search his library, the player searches. Oh, I have no idea. I thought it was an Evan from like the cons block. I honestly don't know what this. It looks like MINBCNS or ENSOR. So it's Mind Besensor. So apparently Avid Mind Besensor is one of the cards. I've never heard of that. Now you look at the costs there, the 2 and then the 1 white, which is not white, which I have a problem with. It's too light. I mean, this brings me back to the very first Magic cards ever printed. It's too damn light. You can't read it on the background. Now, I really don't like the fact that the card's name doesn't start directly to the left. You got a bunch of God, hieroglyphics would be generous. Let's say wingdings. You got a couple frickin' wingdings before the word Avon. So you don't even know. You're like, what letter is supposed to be up arrow? Is it an emoticon? What is this? Yes, I'd say emoticon instead of emoji. I'm old. Get over it. Oh my God. And then the left of the text thing on the top is not symmetrical with the right. Like on the right, it's like a 2D little weird thing. And on the left, it's like a raised 3D like beveled edge. Oh, my eyes do not like lack of symmetry. I am a pattern freak. I have a very big problem with things that don't have patterns or aren't symmetrical or, oh my God, I can't even look at this. It makes me want to throw up. So, I mean, yeah, it is symmetrical left to right, like, if you take the whole thing into consideration, but then why the hell is there this little thing shooting off to the right? Was that some kind of Egyptian thing? I don't know. I don't read frickin' Egyptian. Yeah, I know you don't literally read Egyptian hieroglyphics, but get over it. So let's leave the just raging dumpster fire, like the 9-alarm dumpster fire that is the top and the font. Let's look at the left and right. Can I just go right ahead and say this is a bad example? I'm going to flip to the next one. What the hell is this? Okay, that looks like, if you saw the real one, the actual screenshot of the real one, it looks like a printing error. It looks a hell of a lot neater in digital, but when it's actually printed and they kind of glossed over it, it's too shiny, it's too one color. It looks like they made a printing error and only the cyan ink went on the outside. It really doesn't help that they went with basically like a sky blue cyan, because that's one of the colors that, would be printed if the other colors screw up. So it seriously looks like the whole thing on the left and right was supposed to be sandstone colored, and then they just kind of, whoops, now it's blue. So apparently that's the color identity. I mean, I kind of like the concept of it, but when I saw the real version of a blue card, it looks like complete garbage. So, I mean, I kind of see what they were going for, so I gotta give them points there, but God, is this ugly. The one thing you want is for your card to be readable, and the second thing you want is for it not to look like it was a printing mistake. Those would be pretty high up on my list, but then again, so would actually cutting the corner so it looks like it's not counterfeit, which apparently was too difficult for Modern Masters 2017 edition. Some of them came out with just outright square corners and just miscut corners that just scream counterfeit even though they're not. So this is up arrow pipe character consecrated Sphinx, all one word, XI. So the 11th edition, would that be? 9th edition? I don't know, they always do that for the damn Super Bowl and nobody could figure out any of that damn crap. Then, of course, you've got your tan/brown colored blue mana symbols. Those are nice. Nice touch there. So then in the middle there it says up arrow question mark, Reaper's Scythe, character missing, filler block character from ASCII, or Unicode specifically. Then pipe character, creature, hyphen, Sphinx, and then pipe character question mark. So they're not sure if it's a Sphinx. It's Sphinx question mark? I have no idea what's on the right there. I couldn't even tell you. At this point, I've forgotten what a regular card looks like. I don't even remember what the hell is supposed to be there. That looks like, God, what does it look like? It looks like somebody's hand trying to push a floppy disk into a floppy slot. Or like a downward pointing middle finger flipping you off. I'm gonna go with that. Oh, or the original pen symbol from one of the early versions of Photoshop. Nah, it's Wizards. It's a hand flipping you off. So, I mean, the text area, it's way overshadowed. I mean, the text, the actual text is more readable. It's kind of like a cool font. It's very dark. It's a high contrast, even though they have like a lighting effect across the sandstone. So that I like. They should have went with that. Some of the left-right shadowing and stuff of the overhang, it's a little much. I mean, because you got that going on with also the high foil job, and every single one of these is foil. So I wouldn't have put in variable shadows in a 3D effect while also doing the foil. It just ends up looking weird. And that 4/6 power toughness being vertical instead of left to right, that's just stupid. I'm used to reading it left to right. That hyphen is barely visible. It basically just looks like 46. Now the bottom, I freaking love that. That looks amazing. I mean, like where they got like the offset thing, but it's kind of like popped out. They got the edge bezel. It's a little light. Might be easier to read in person to kind of put the artist name in there. That's cool. The center symbol with like the exact centered hollow stamp. That's cool as hell. And then the gold color on the bottom with like the engraved Wizards of the Coast. That looks amazing. So at least the bottom of the card looks good, but oh my God. Just looking at it as a whole, oh my God, makes me want to throw up my nachos. By the way, total foreshadowing to the next video. It's nacho related. It's also cat related. It's very, very strange video. So, I mean, I kind of like the engraving look of it. I kind of like certain parts of it. But when you put it all together, it just doesn't work. It's so busy. It's so ugly. I mean, oh God, the 3D doesn't work at all. Oh, and then when you cover it with foil, the 3D really doesn't work. Like the popping, the bezeling, and the shadows. Oh my God. And it's just the edge, the way the edges are cut off and then they go all the way to the corner. It just looks like the card wasn't cut right. Oh, it's just so ugly. And, you know, like I said before, I like parts of it. It's just as a whole, it comes together and it's just, my first impression when I saw it was, that's ugly. So when I looked at it, I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. I like what they did there. But still, your first impression when you look at it is that's ugly. You can't have that for a premium card that's supposed to be worth a bunch of money. And also, I could care less about a bunch of stupid judges whining about a black border, but I mean, honestly, it was a little bit of an oversight, so it's kind of funny, but I'm not going to be one of those rule Nazi crazy people who's like, nope, you can't play it. I'm old-fashioned. It has to have a black border. That's the rule. Black border equals legal. By the way, no, it doesn't. Splendid Genesis. Oh, what's up now, judges? Black border never was legal. So the number one beef I have with this, because a lot of the artwork looks cool as hell, obviously, is besides the foil job on the color indicators, that's pretty damn bad. It's just the text. You can't read what these freaking cards are. I still don't know what that Evan card is. I have no idea what that card is. Like, no joke. I know that, like, that other one was Consecrated Sphinx because I'm familiar with the card. I shouldn't have to, like, look at it, and then say I'd like to solve the puzzle, Bob. Okay, that's not how Magic should work. It should just be like, glance down, this is what it is, bold, clear as day. I could see somebody mistaking the artwork for another artwork. Like, for example, Counterspell looks exactly like Dispel. Exactly. I could be like, oh, that's that blue, Counterspell. Oh, yeah. And then, the cost isn't too obvious either. I could legitimately mistake this for a Dispel. I mean, I'd have to be playing awfully quick. And oh, God, it's just... You shouldn't be, like, relying on the artwork to be the most identifying part of the card when you look down. That is just idiotic. By the way, here's a fun one. It also looks just like Negate, and it costs 2. Oh my god. And then it's like freaking wingding, and then Counterspell, and a bunch more freaking wingdings. No, I'm not going to call them hieroglyphics. That's way the hell too generous. So this card frame, in the words of Ma from Futurama, makes me sick to my ass. I don't even want to open any of these. I am actually already on the fence of lowering my order because not one damn card from Amonkhet stands a chance in hell against the standard meta right now, and I don't think they have the balls to ban anything, so oopsies. So I think I'm going to call up my vendor tomorrow, cut my order in half again, because there goes some more money because nobody wants these. Well, theoretically, it might be an inverse thing where they're so ugly and so exotic that people do want them because they're never going to do this again. But then again, it's Wizards. They could do anything. So what do you guys think of this god-awful card frame? Do you like it? If so, don't know about you. I'm going to go pretend these aren't a thing. Oh crap, I have to make a second video about which specific spells they selected. Oh no. Oh, kill me now. At least it's not artifacts. I'm sick of those. Artifacts can go to hell. I'll see you guys next video.